Hi everyone. As you know, March 20th, a lot of things are happening. The eclipse, and there are a few other things, but I can't remember what they are right now. But in addition to all those is the new London Bull Market Association gold price fixing. Okay, they're ending their 100-year tradition of a few banks setting the gold price every day, 2 times a day, and now it's going to other people are going to be involved, and supposedly, it might be it'll be more transparent. For example, the Chinese if the Chinese are involved, it'll be easier to see how they're involved, what they're buying, etc. And so there are a lot of articles about this, and um, this is the one I read right here from Reuters, and it is kind of interesting because they say probably things won't change, but it's just so interesting that after 100 years, almost 100 years, it's changing on March 20th. So that's Friday, and um, it's still a bit secretive because they're not telling who is involved. But this, okay, look what it says right here. It's hard to understand. The silver fix has already been changed, and that's the same system as the gold now. Since 1919, representatives from 4 or 5 banks have agreed a twice daily price on which their customers, producers, consumers, and investors could trade and value gold. It just seems kind of arbitrary, doesn't it, to 4 or 5 banks, and those 4 or 5 banks included HSBC. And then look at this, the ICE, Benchmark Administration. I don't know what ICE stands for, but interesting, we have ICE again, the Ice Bucket Challenge, ISIS, and all those icy things. So now, okay, current providers of the gold fix: Barclays, HSBC. Do you really trust them? No. Bank of Nova Scotia. Do you trust any banks? No, because they are on the dark side. They are greedy dark side people who have outrageous, obscene bonuses, and while people are starving in the world, I mean, something's wrong. Okay, so a lot of people don't want to participate. Not everybody realizes the level of commitment that participating in a benchmark requires. That's why the list of participants you have today is shorter than envisaged. But also, they're not revealing who the new people are. So there'll always be secrets, They try to be more transparent, but no. All right. When Chicago Mercantile Exchange jointly with Thomson Reuters took over the administration of the silver benchmark in August, just 3 entities were able to join the electronic auction from day one. There are now 6 participants. So what does that mean? The electronic auction, is that the method of setting the price? Really confusing. The London Metal Exchange, part of the Hong Kong Exchange, has been running the platinum and palladium fixes from December with 4 participants. Well, did you see what just happened with gold? It dropped into the 140 something, and then in the space of like an hour, it went up to 170, like $25–$30 jump back up. How do these things happen? It's so extreme, going up and down. So just want to let you know also, I thought this was interesting when I first read about it. The relativistic heavy ion collider uses gold ions, and 100 scientists from the New York, they call it RHIC, relativistic heavy ion collider, that is at Brookhaven. Brookhaven. It does sound like break heaven, which is what they might end up doing. So Brookhaven's heavy ion collider goes live. That was in 1999. Oh, but it's been around much longer than that. But the thing is, the gold. They use gold ions, and if you go and you look at, well, let's see, I wanted to show you the, okay, let me put in Brookhaven because they have 10 things you didn't know about this relativistic heavy ion collider, and they discovered like L-dopamine or L-dopa and insulin and all kinds of things at this collider, and 100 of the scientists at the relativistic heavy ion collider in Brookhaven were responsible for discovery of the Higgs boson at CERN, Large Hadron Collider. So let me show you that, and I think you'll find this kind of interesting. Let's see if it will go. Okay, I can't find where I read it, but look, there are so many interesting things here to read that, and there's hundreds of particle smashers all over the world. Anyway, just want to make you aware of that. You can check it out for yourself, okay? And God bless everyone with the truth. Let's go and look at images. All right. Yep. They could break heaven for sure. Just like what it says in the Bible. The heavens rolled back like a scroll. What if they're like contagious and, you know, the magnetics like start to multiply and start attracting each other, and then boom. All right, well, take care. Thank you for watching. God bless everyone. See, here it is. A lot of people don't think about it. Break in heaven. God bless. Bye for now.